Yo, what's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Brian Jesus. Again, a big reason why I make YouTube content is so that I can give advice to like my future like kids in a sense. You know what I mean? And the problems they're gonna deal with that. Like, I wish I kind of had somebody to talk to about in a non-judgmental way. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And again, guys, today we're gonna talk, as the title says, how to deal with cougars at a young age. And for the sake of debate, let's, the young legal age, okay? So if you're a aspiring black man, an ambitious black man, that's gonna make you very attractive out here, right? And if you're attractive, meaning you're in shape, you're on your grind, you're making money, any kind of a combination of things. It can even come in the form of spirituality. You're gonna attract women, and it's gonna sometimes be older women, you know. And if you're in your like early 20s, there's gonna still be like a lot of like older, beautiful like women like in their 30s even, and it could be a plus, you know what I mean? Because like it's rough out here, especially for like the millennials. I'm sure your Gen Z is gonna have a lot worse, but for the Muslim brothers out here specifically, you know what I mean? It might not be a bad start to start with a cougar, you know what I mean? And I don't mean to bring like the Sirah or hadith into this, but I kind of have to help prove the point. Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his first marriage was to a woman that was 40. He was 25. Okay. And sometimes you guys need a starter wife, okay? You might need a starter wife. And the difference between being with an older woman as opposed to being with a woman of equal age and some fitna out here is that an older woman is more likely to play ball. Like, for example, as a Muslim man, you can't be in like a non-marriage relationship with a woman, basically, right? So if an older woman likes you, all right, because like, for example, the first cougar I think I really been with was like an older woman, older white woman, you know what I mean? And I didn't think that would like kind of fly or get far at all, like, to be honest, okay? Like, I mean, it was something entertaining, but what happened was I said, like, she wanted to advance relationship and go further for all intents and purposes, right? You can imagine what that can mean, and that means in a lot of different ways. Like, one, like really commit to being my girlfriend. I try to explain to her like I'm Muslim, I gotta like get married, so I don't want to disillusion you with some false reality or future of being with me. And you know what, all the white women who I've been with like said like, I'll marry you, especially the older ones, you know what I mean? My allergies. So the older white woman, like, she's willing to play by your rules to make whatever happen, where it'll be a lot harder for a woman of equal age, especially if you're like, in your young 20s, very late teens, whatever the case may be, even 30s, it can be kind of difficult to navigate. But if you're like 20 and you think like an older woman like in her 30s or late 20s, she's gonna be more responsible. So like she's gonna get some kind of guardian to give her away. She'll get whoever she needs in her life to play ball so she can be with you. Where like a younger woman who's inexperienced, she don't know what you gotta like kind of leave everything. And as a man, even if you have an older woman, you still need to lead and be a man. But as long as you give her like the proper instruction, she will play ball. And I got receipts to this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna edit the video or not, but I probably should. I was with this white woman, way back in the day when I was like 21. She got herself a ring or wedding dress. She bought them with her own money just so she can be with me. And like, I necessarily couldn't close the deal, but I could. Like, the real thing why I did is because to be honest, I was scared of my mom. My mom I'm sure was gonna retaliate in such a way that I couldn't really have a counter to, even though I was attempting to do something halal, because it's rough out here in the streets, and I understand that. And you guys might deal with that. It's like some people say, "Oh, just be patient," or don't do it. Like, there's a lot that goes on. A lot of people don't get to see how you end up in situations, and then like you have the opportunity to do something good in a good way. At least do it in that good way, so that there's no sin upon you at the end of the day, and you get reward for it. But could it change the trajectory of your life? Yes, of course. In the dunya, but it can also not mess your trajectory up in the bad way in the afterlife. Okay? You feel me? Feel where I'm going? I'm just trying to help. And this is reality out here. This is reality that people want to talk about. A lot of people can't have these kind of conversations for real, for real. They can't. They can't. They really can't have those conversations. But I'm here to like expose the truth and let you guys know and say, look, man, you might find yourself, let's say, like, for example, I was a kickboxing champion. I was like, you know, the top guy to these ladies at the time. And they were going to shoot their shot. And did I want like a young Muslim black woman like my age? Of course I did. But sometimes when life gets you lemons, you gotta make lemon pie, man, or lemonade at least. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be my video on how to do with Cougars as a Muslim man. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment, guys. Tell me what you guys, give some helpful advice for guys out here trying to navigate the dunya. And subscribe, man, so you can help guys navigate appropriately and not get caught up out here in these streets, inshallah. All right, you feel me? Sorry. Assalamu alaikum. See you guys later.